It's here.
Yeah, hello? Oh, yo.
Um, yeah, please.
We live? Fade. Fade.
Yo,
You know we live, right?
oh snap!
Yeah.
I never clicked the live.
Bro, the red light is on. It's live.
Make sure the camera's right. Make sure the camera's tight, baby.
I never clicked that. That's crazy.
Fleet, what up?
Well, welcome.
What up? What up? What up?
Man, over here slipping, man. Oh, man. Luckily, nobody run across the screen looking crazy or nothing like that, man.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy. Ooh, how y'all doing?
Chilling, man.
Yeah,
Feeling good.
man.
What's the word?
Listen, man. Did you see what Rasheed Wallace said about Ant-Man? Who he said is better than Ant-Man?
no. Oh yeah.
Big shout out to Derek McKee.
The key.
Listen,
Big shout out to Derek McKee.
let me ask y'all a question real quick. Is Mitch Richmond better than Bradley Beal?
Yes.
I'll probably roll with that.
No,
Smithman was
I'm
he
just
was
asking
he
because
was actually kind of crazy.
I just be asking Fee because you know, I watch a lot of old school highlights, and it's just like people really fail to realize how good some of them guys was, man.
Right.
And they were subjected to just play their position. Like today, guys can play whatever position they want. But like when we talk about true shooting guards, like Mitch Richmond was tough, man.
Cold.
Tough.
And he got
Tough.
injured.
Cold.
Before he got injured, he was even tougher. We always talk about it because I think it was Beloved. It brought up Mitch Richmond because we were talking about those top two guards of all time. Like Mitch Richmond was in the running at that time.
He was a a top 2-3 player at his position.
That's a
Derek
fact.
Harper was tough. I mean, Derek Harper. Ron Harper.
Yeah.
I mean, Ron before he got hurt. Yeah.
Cleveland Ron Harper was crazy.
He's mad that he didn't get to guard Mike on that last play that Craig Elo did. So, but going back, Mitch Richmond was run TMC.
Yeah. I will only say like Mitch was better because I feel like even that run in Sacramento, right? Even that run in Sacramento was really good. The unfortunate part, they were never a playoff team.
Yeah.
So it's like, but Run TMC was that's a
Hold on, I thought they made the playoffs.
Sacramento with Mitch Richmond.
No, not Sacramento. I'm sorry, not Sacramento. Run TMC.
Yeah, Golden State, they definitely made the playoffs.
I'm just saying, now, before we get started, it's just listen, man. Big shout out, Ant, man. You can't be saying those things, man. Like a lot of them guys were skilled, man. A lot of them guys were skilled. Oof.
Derek McKee.
Rasheed is wilding with Derek McKee.
Yeah, we know he's trolling. Yeah.
That's when we gotta, because Bonzi even was like, all right, I love Derek, but like, all right.
Right. Bonzi was tough, but I'm putting him in Ant-Man's class.
Bonzi was very good.
But see, this is
Jay-Z's cousin.
This is my thing. Why you can't put some of these guys in Ant-Man class? Ant-Man is athletic. Listen, man, kid is good. I'm not taking nothing away from him.
Nah,
but
Ant-Man's a leader, bro. And Bonzi ain't
a
this.
A lead of what? What are you talking about? What is he a lead of?
Were they in the Western Conference Finals, please?
It was just in the Western Conference
Finals. Yo, like he's
Bonzi been to a Western Conference Finals.
He didn't lead them.
Not as the best player on his team.
Oh my God! Now Ant-Man is the leader. Stop, man. Stop.
We've been saying this for a year.
He's one of the leaders on that team.
He bumped his head, Fleet. He bumped it.
He's one of Fleet. I agree with that. He's one of the leaders. You just said, he's a leader. He ain't no leader of nothing, man.
Was Bonzi Wells on the Olympic team?
Was Ant-Man really?
Come on, man.
Ant-Man really?
Look.
Hold on. Down the stretch. Who was in the game? Get out of here.
All ball TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
I couldn't pass that one up. I couldn't. That was it right there. That was whoop.
That was it.
Oh
Right
no, was Tatum?
Exactly.
Zeke Jackson in the building.
Zeke, you're here early, Zeke.
Yeah.
Keno Mercy was good. He said, how's the fam? What it do? Oh snap, Randle. Randle is not gone nostalgic. We're in our clickbait bag, as they say. Even though I just saw Gilbert Arenas show you exactly how he clickbaits, but nobody cares. You know who I be, man. Don't you ruin this for me, StreamYard. Very nice. Very nice.
Big Flea. Never the little one.
I thought I had a couple minutes to eat my pizza, but I'm gonna be mad bougie with a fork and pizza, guys.
Ball suckers. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't want to see you eating pizza and with a fork and knife. I don't want to see that.
I'm being real. Nowadays, you gotta eat everything with a knife and fork, bro. You gotta eat ice cream with a cone with a knife and fork, bro. Everything is out of control today. What's good, fellas? Man, listen, let's talk some Knicks.
Big time, big Knicks.
Being real,
Number one.
Just real quick, I just want to ask: how do you not eat the pizza before the show? I'm just asking.
First of all right, please, we have 15 minutes of pre-pro. None of you guys showed up at 7:15, right?
I had to cut my phone off and on, and then when I came in the building, then when I came in the building, I never came up on the screen. I was just watching you just in the days like this. That's how you didn't even know the red light was on.
First of all, well, you did the first of all. Second of all, you didn't answer the question. Why didn't you eat your pizza prior to today's taping?
And then we have 5 minutes before pre-pro, and all ball jumps on and goes, yo, you know we live, right? Oh, and I was handed the pizza at the same exact time. It was 5 minutes prior to.
Is that the 99-cent pizzas or Ilios? Like, what's going on over there? Or that's like,
I think it's
is that from famous Sal's and all that?
Yo, hold on. The New York pizza is garbage right now. There's like 2 pizza spots on the island of Manhattan that are good. You don't even like pizza.
Can I say something that's blasphemous, Flea?
Here we go.
Pizza might be the most overrated food of all time.
You got in that bag a little about a year ago.
People go too crazy over pizza, Flea.
And I let you get it off. If it's good pizza, it's
on a summer day with the Coke.
But listen, this absolutely. Let me ask you a question, Fabian. Let me ask you a question. You walked your 12 flights today?
Yeah.
Enjoy your pizza.
6:30 a.m.
I'm not in this talk.
Enjoy your pizza.
Yeah. Look, we talk about health and good food, and this guy's out here. I'm not in this conversation.
I'm starting tomorrow.
I don't even want to hear that.
No.
You no more.
No.
I started tomorrow.
I started my diet tomorrow. It's crazy.
Real quick, in all seriousness, I just heard the news. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, rest in peace, Rich Homie.
Horrific news, man. Anybody, everybody in the chat, check up on your loved ones. And please, man, I know it's cliche, but try to say no to drugs. At least, the pills, the hard stuff, man. If you can stick with your liquor, your wine, your weed, but all that other stuff, please, man, you gotta be careful, man. So rest in peace to that brother, man. Terrible news. And I
stop doing drugs, y'all.
Please, I ain't know he's 34.
30 younger than me.
Yo, man.
Younger than me. Word.
Listen, I've never seen a generation, and this is no disrespect to him, but I've never seen a generation, because I have kids that's teenagers, where you pray to make it out, you get the finances to make it out, but you do everything in your power to stay in. I've never seen this. You guys have an opportunity to get 5, 10, 20, some 100 million, and you do any and everything to either go to jail or kill yourself. I don't understand, man. So please, man, just pray, check on your loved ones, and man, listen, watch what you're putting in your body, man, from the food to the drugs to everything, man. But Lord have mercy, man. I don't get it.
Zeke Jackson, I'm not posting that comment after. What's wrong with you? Yo, M3 TV, it's all good, man. It's all good. We can set that up another day. Yeah, God bless the dead to Rich Homie Quan, his family. That's unfortunate. That seemed to be just a total turnaround from back in the day, right? Say no to drugs. We grew up. It was so anti that, and people were sneaking around, still doing it. Do not get it twisted. But now it's just the fentanyl and everything. This era is crazy. You don't
But
even know
but
what you're ingesting.
but even the violence, you guys, I'm pretty sure before y'all got the fame and the money, y'all didn't even have this much beef. You get the fame and the money, now you can't even enjoy it.
Now you tough and you a gangster.
Yeah,
Like, it's
so
wild.
yeah,
It's
so
wild.
but rest in peace to that young man, man.
And his family.
Yeah.
Well, God bless his family. So, y'all know what this is, man. Stop playing with us.
Knicks Rehab.
All of a sudden, the Knicks once again, they can't stand us, yet they can do nothing but talk about us. You see the thumbnail. We'll get right to it, man. Because you guys jumping in here like, oh my God, they trade Randle? No. But they want us to. And all of a sudden, he's the hottest commodity on planet Earth. Ryan Windhorst of ESPN believes Julius Randle is one of the most intriguing players in the NBA this season and could be a very attractive trade piece. Because of that $29 million, he's an extraordinary tradable. The Knicks do still have a couple of first-round picks they can move. All right, big man. So how do y'all feel about Julius Randle? Well, hold on.
Hold on. Can you pull up the trade proposal
Right.
that they had with who we get from Charlotte? Because it was a 3-team trade. Fleet, watch you see this horrific. It's hilarious.
But
Please pull that up.
It says a lot though. This is Bleacher Report with their clickbait that y'all don't complain about. You just complain about it on Twitter and give them all the highlights in the world, but never us. A 3-team from Bleacher Report, a 3-team Julius Randle trade that would get New York Knicks to bite. They have the Knicks getting Grant Williams from the Hornets, Nick Richards from the Hornets, about $16 million for Randle leaving, and $2 million trade exception. I guess they're trying to let go of Jericho Sims in this trade. So the Knicks would get Grant Williams, Nick Richards, some money, send Julius Randle and Jericho Sims to the Hornets, and the Wizards are involved in this trade where they're sending Marvin Bagley and Corey Kispert, and the Wizards would get Josh Green, Cody Martin, and 2 picks. But this would essentially be Julius Randle and Jericho Sims for Grant Williams and Nick Richards in a trade. This is the best they could come up with, Fleet.
Come on, man.
Where are we with this?
I look at it two different ways.
Go ahead, I'm gonna see you keep a straight face. Go ahead.
I can laugh with y'all right now.
Thank you. Come on, get out of here.
I can laugh with y'all right
Grant
now. Right?
Williams.
And say this, like, what is that? Right? But I could also say, if we starting to feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen, if we starting to feel like it's getting a little crowded in terms of field goal attempts per game, how many shots is Cats getting? We don't know what this is gonna look like in certain Mikal Bridges into our lineup. We know this gonna be seamless in terms of effort and how he's gonna play. He's gonna play hard every night, right? But that's a brother that was just coming off of averaging over 20 a night, right? That's a brother that's upped his offensive game. So I don't think he's coming in here to be a guy that's gonna get stuck in the corner. So I'm not saying that I like that particular deal, but it may be a deal like that where we don't get an all-star back, OG. We might get role players back, depth pieces back, draft picks back. It might not be Julius Randle for player X, who's an all-star. I don't think that's going to happen. So it's funny because I see Grant Williams' name, I see Nick Richards' name. That shit is funny. But in all seriousness, it may be a deal similar to that if we do decide to move him.
But so I'm just trying to figure out, my conspiracy theories. This is another way for the media, for whoever, to try to make it difficult for the Knicks to be successful. What we said a while ago, Julius Randle, what is his mindset right now? Every week, he's just being violated and disrespected. This man is an all-star. He's an all-NBA player. He's a double-double guy. He's top 5 power forwards in the NBA, whether you want to believe that or not, whether it's by default or not. His numbers is real. He came to the Knicks and turned the franchise around. Why is he being disrespected like that? And let me say this, Fleet. We watched teams win championships with multiple guys that were scorers. Look at Denver. Aaron Gordon came from Orlando. He was the man over there.
Mm-hmm. But that was a bad spot. That wasn't a good role for him.
No. I know, but I'm just saying, you go to a team where you have Michael Porter, Murray, Joker, and Aaron Gordon. They made it work. Mm-hmm. You even go when Giannis and them won. Chris Middleton, Giannis, Drew Holiday. They made it work. So look at Golden State. I know this is getting a little, out of hand, but they made it work with Kevin Durant, Curry, and Klay Thompson. Why can't we make it work? Not saying we don't believe it can work, but I'm just saying from the people from the outside.
Yeah.
Why are they trying to tear us down from the inside? Why do we have to trade Randle? Why do we have to worry about is Bridges going to do this or do that? Let me say this. OG Anunoby, to me, is the type of player that he doesn't worry about his numbers. He got his money. He gets the playing time. And he's going to be in the game down the stretch. His job is to be the best defender on the team. I think he understands that. Now, does he want to touch the ball and be in the rotation of the offense? Of course. But I don't think OG is a 20-a-night guy. Yeah, he can give you 30 and 40 when he's rolling. Why Mikal Bridges can't come over and be the Swiss Army knife? Some days he's rolling, some days he's not.
I would love him to be that.
Right. But
for him to be his best for us, we may need him to be 15 to 18 tonight.
But Fleet, nobody says this when Paul George goes to Philly over there with Maxey and Embiid. Nobody's talking about, it's only one ball. Pause. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to our Knicks and Julius Randle, now we got to worry. Now we have these worries. It's BS. The world is scared. The NBA is nervous because they know whenever the Knicks win a championship, what y'all are going to have to remember, everybody going to have to circle the block. You think people really want to deal with us when we win a championship?
Nah.
Yo, you kidding me?
Not this fan, not us, not this fan base.
So
we're gonna lose our minds.
So I just don't understand why he's being disrespected like that. I don't understand why the Knicks organization is being disrespected like that, as if we can't make this work. We seen it work before he got injured. We was the best team. Now we add a Mikal Bridges. How is that not a plus, Flea? What? So I just don't get it. Yeah, no, I
love it. We entertain. We just entertaining the deal. But I love our team.
Fabian, I would love your opinion, man, on Brian Windhorst and what he said.
I should have pulled up the tweet, but somebody said, "Oh, a two-time All-NBA guy with $29 million left in his contract is a high trade bait." Like, duh, he's two-time All-NBA. Damn it, he's the face of New York. Everybody in the comments is saying it. Without him, none of this happens. None of this happens. I understand the Brunson thing. We all give Brunson his credit. But we are the guys that turn around and went, yo, Randle went from most hated to beloved for us because this doesn't happen without him. The play, of course, everybody could speak to that. But he took less money first. He's about to take less money again if he completes whatever the mission is that they want to do. And talk about whatever Brian Windhorst, I'll pull it up in a second, that we're now contenders for the championship. That conversation wasn't happening. And it wouldn't happen without Julius Randle. And I would have never thought I said that 2 years ago. So is it ridiculous? Nah, because they have a job to do. What else are they going to talk about? What is Brian Windhorst going to talk about? Except report some foul, whatever. But I will say this. We're contenders in the Eastern Conference at minimum for anybody, right? That's what the Raptors were for a while, like 10 years ago in the Eastern Conference, before Kawhi, with DeRozan.
Yeah.
Is Julius Randle like our DeMar DeRozan, and that trade piece is available? Do you trade him? And if so, for who?
It's
Flea,
they
Flea,
was
hold on.
Go
I
ahead.
would love to hear, because that was a great point, Fabian. But let's not forget who Toronto got for DeMar DeRozan. It wasn't Grant Williams. So, Flea, I would love to hear, if we was to move on from Julius Randle, what trade would have you going, I'm doing that with no problem? And a fit that you would like. Let's not just throw out a name.
Well, I mean, I think we threw out a name yesterday, but I thought it was a viable name because of how this NBA world is nowadays. Nothing is crazy anymore. You throw somebody out there and it's like, oh, that sounds crazy to hear LeBron and Steph Curry playing together. And next year we turn around and those guys are together. And we're gonna be like, what? We would have never thought to see LeBron James and D Wade together, right? During them early years, like they'll never play. We'll never see that. And they did it. So what I'm saying is we brought up, and not that I need this, but we talking about potentially moving Julius, and what are we moving for? We was talking about Giannis yesterday, and we brought up Giannis. And I think that kind of parallels the DeRozan Kawhi talk, because DeMar DeRozan is an amazing player, all-star level player, one of the best true guards in the league. But then Kawhi Leonard is just another level, right? It's levels to this. He's just another level, and you see that he took them to another level. So if we even thinking about moving him, right, we're going to be a 50-win team for years to come now. That's how I look at it. We got 50 wins this year. Now we a 50-win team. We getting 55 this year. Book it, right? We're going to keep butts in the seats, but we want that championship. That's what Toronto was for so many years. They won 50-plus games every year. They was a top 3 seed every year, sold out arena every year. But every year you see LeBron, you getting the fuck out of here. So is Indiana going to be our kryptonite? Is Philly going to be our kryptonite? You know, I don't know. I'm just throwing those teams out there that we're going to see in the playoffs. Who's the guy that's going to really tip us over the mark? Is that Giannis? I don't know. So if anybody, it got to be that level player. We got to go another level at that position.
And Flea, I totally agree, and that's why I knew you was gonna get that answer. That's why I asked you. You know, the Toronto comparison that Fabian made was perfect. But like I said, look what they got back. We gotta also understand the players have so much power today that, you know, we need a guy that wants to be here. Or they may understand their rental. Like Kawhi knew he was going to be a rental. He was unhappy in San Antonio, so that's why it worked perfect. I'm just saying, with Julius Randle, Flea, like you said, if it's not a major upgrade, I'm not even thinking about it. I don't want Grant Williams. I don't even know who that other person is. I don't even care who it is. To me, it's so disrespectful to Julius Randle and to our Knicks. If it ain't a super duper upgrade, like I said, if you know, Anthony Davis, something like that, you know, guys that they may not be happy where they at, and they may use this as a pit stop to go to their next place, but stopping with us, you're that missing piece for us getting a championship. But I could just imagine how Julius Randle feel, Fabian, man. Like, yo, man, every week I'm in trade rumors. I don't get it. Don't get it.
I think I ain't worried about how Julius Randle feels, because he's gotten no better already. The whole booing thing and the way he's interacting with he got a public relations thing going on. I really feel like we understand how he feels. Any one of us could have been him and bugged out. And now he seems like, yo, it ain't that serious. But I'm rich and I'm playing basketball. And this is what comes with it when you come to New York. We kept talking about like why people don't want to come here, and it's part of the reason why we do cherish Randle now. He's withstanding all of that. We don't know what Giannis can do here in New York City. I don't know if he can stand us. We are crazy. Let you come out here with that bad back and all that kind of talk, Giannis. We're not playing with you. We just traded this guy that meant a lot to us. And DeRozan meant that much to Toronto as well. I would believe. I don't know because I ain't a Toronto fan, but that is the.
That team
What
was
else do you?
That team was relevant because of DeMar DeRozan. Like, call it what you want. Like
Right.
the team was relevant because of DeMar DeRozan.
But
Did he have limits? Was he the mid-range killer that he is now? Probably not. But he was a great player. He was a great player in the league. There's no question about that.
But was Randle. I don't see now going back to my question. Is it quite the same? Because I don't think Randle here is like DeRozan there where we can't take it to the top. That's my thing.
Okay.
I think that's the
I'm not
problem.
against that. We're talking about if we want to move Julius, but I'm not. I think we could win a championship with Julius.
Right. But because we do feel that way, Giannis has even more pressure on him coming to New York in that case. And I don't know. The way y'all were talking yesterday about Giannis, I'm starting to question like love for the game. You think, is he a gamer? Is he willing to put up with New York? He loves the media, but you love the media when you can go do your little 1-2 thing and then run and hide from Milwaukee. We don't play that. We have an entire media. You 24/7 over here, Giannis. Everybody's not ready for that.
You know who I would, you know who I would rather over here than Giannis? Give me some bonus, man.
Okay.
I would do that. I would take Sabonis for Julius Randle right now.
Not mad at that.
Because I think he's Randle and Hartenstein all in one. I'm
not mad at that at all. If that's what we do, if we getting a guy like that, we talking about a guy that's, he going to clean the glass for us. Aside from everything else he does offensively, he's gifted ball player. But he's a rebounder too. Didn't he lead the league in rebounds at one point? Am I bugging?
Yeah, you might not be bugging. He was up there. I know he averaged double for sure. I think like 19,
I like that.
13 or something like that. So I would like you said, the Giannis thing I don't mind because that's also star power and Giannis is Giannis. But to me, the fit, the one that makes sense for me, would be Sabonis.
Yeah,
I think that's a perfect fit. If we just speculating and having fun and talking about, okay, if Julius Randle was traded, who will we like? For me, I would like Sabonis.
But we got to remember too that we know you don't like Sabonis, Fabian. But
I had to digest that with my pizza. That was, that's kind of crazy. To me,
I like it.
As much as Giannis made, what I say about yesterday, Flea, we know what Giannis is. He got his accolades and everything. Well, I know Sabonis' shortcomings. He's just like the fact that he said a combination of Hartenstein and Randle. Hartenstein struggled with them bigs, the real bigs. So does Sabonis. Davis, when they go in the paint with him, but 12, 13 rebounds a game. That dribble handoff is Isaiah Hartenstein and then some. Him and Brunson will be vicious. And then you got a real guard, him and Fox, they did their thing for one season, but this is different. I was so scared that the Hawks were going to get him because all Trae Young do is dribble handoff. And Sabonis is the king of that. Nah, Sabonis fits this team and this era with his style of play. That is the guy you bait.
Game.
Yeah, you bait.
I love his game.
And you know how I hated that playoff performance, but you totally bait the Kings into try to get Sabonis. He would start sniffing around, see what's over there. Especially with, ironically, DeRozan going over there. I don't think that's gonna work. If they start souring, because we waiting for Phoenix not to work. Sacramento and Phoenix damn near in the same zone, just that one is younger.
I'm a little high on Sacramento.
Really? Okay.
I think a piece like that, DeRozan over there with them, they right on the brink of being a good team. Right, 2 years ago, they were in Game 7 of the first round against the champs.
They were second seed, please.
They were two seed. They were 2 seed, and
they
in
lost
Game
to the
7,
Golden State, right?
Steph had to go for 50.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Steph had to go for 50 against them to
close
them out.
But you know what, Flea? How long? And this is no knock to Fox and them guys over there, great players. But how long are they gonna teeter on to just being good?
That's what I'm saying. It might just take a DeRozan.
But let me make y'all laugh. Is DeRozan kryptonite? Is he like bad luck? It just seems like everywhere he goes, it doesn't work. From San Antonio to Chicago, Toronto. I mean, is he the player that, you know, he
can't.
He stabilizes you, but he doesn't get you over the hump.
But he can't be your best player. I don't think
Can he be your second best player?
Possibly. At this point now, you a championship team if DeMar DeRozan your third best player. You a pretty good team if DeMar DeRozan your second best player.
He's never been in that position.
DeMar DeRozan your best player. You're not really a good team.
I don't want to get off Knicks rehab, but yeah, we could definitely talk about this. I don't know how much better he makes Sacramento with John Morant coming back, and then the West is so tough. Like I said, I think Sacramento's a good team. I don't know if
he a bucket, bro, and he creates that mid-range spot where they don't get a lot of shots from there. You got my guy Keegan Murray, who's a legit 3-point shooter, but he gonna shoot the three or he gonna get to the rim. He ain't doing too much in between. Fox is gonna shoot the three or he gonna get to the rim. Quater, the white boy, is he still in Sacramento? I believe so.
Herter.
I call him Quater.
What's
he
the
a 3-point shooter?
What's the difference between DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine?
For me, I think now at this juncture at both of their games, I think DeMar's game is a little more polished than LaVine. Very, very comparable because both guys are just uber athletic. But in terms of polish, I think DeMar knows his spots on the floor. I don't think Zach LaVine has a spot on the floor that he tries to get to, that's his money. I think we know DeRozan has a few spots on the floor that he can get to, and it's money. Him being that mid-range killer that he is right now, I don't think LaVine has that consistently. I don't know I wouldn't say he's better than LaVine, but I think that they're different players.
I don't think Zach LaVine is able to separate himself from a DeMar DeRozan and the whole era, because to me he's just another athlete in this era. You talk about not getting you over the hump. He got to be your third, fourth, or fifth best player on the team for you to win, because he got all these stats and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool, but that's not putting you in contention. DeMar DeRozan is a big, like, damn near unstoppable in the mid range, basically unstoppable. It's only because he's missing the shot. You can't pay for that.
And it's a lost art, and it's a lost art. I just thought that adding that to Sacramento, who got a lot of guys that's either gonna get to the rim or is gonna get to the three. Another guy, Monk is gonna shoot that three or he gonna get to the rim. I don't see him doing too much in between. And when you add a guy like that who's a professional scorer, this is a guy that's 25 a night for a stretch. Like, he's a professional bucket. I think that just helps them. I don't think he could be the guy you rely on. I think that he'll help them, though.
That would be a good spot for Zach LaVine to play, is a spot like that. But Malik Monk is in Sacramento, and we're trying to entice them to go trade Sabonis right now over Giannis. So that's unanimous for us, where it's like, I'd rather take Sabonis right now than Giannis, just as a fit. Yeah, because I don't like his, like I said, we spoke to the dribble handoff with Dame Lillard. It was tough. It's a tough adjustment for somebody. You either want to set that pick or you don't, Flea. You could tell me better. But I'm watching, like, he doesn't even plant his foot. He like toe taps and then he dives to the basket. It's like, Giannis, you supposed to let Dame's man open.
Giannis a generational type player, though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We don't see that type of guy too often. So yes, fit, maybe Sabonis fits way better. But when you talk about, like, we ain't gonna see another Giannis type guy for a while. Like, the way that he got to it in this stretch that he's been on the last, what is this now, 8 years? Like, this stretch is crazy. He's different. Yeah. I don't see how he gets it. Like, we don't see too many people get it how he gets it.
But I'm gonna be honest. I'm a harsh critic, man, and maybe I'm too hard on guys' paws. But Giannis he got one championship. He been to one finals, right?
Yeah,
that was his only finals.
Right.
In 8 years. Won finals. You know,
Yep.
Two MVPs,
No.
a defensive player of the year. Like you an accolade nigga. Don't
No,
run
no.
from that. You an
No,
accolade nigga.
I
He got it,
understand,
OG.
but let's start being honest. You know, some of these accolades, man, they giving them out like free water, man. Like you know, let's be for real. So I'm just being honest. I know the accolades is there and they count, but I don't look at them how I looked at them maybe 10 years ago.
That's fair.
And I'm just saying, you know, when you're that guy, LeBron, KD, Steph, if you that guy, listen, man, I need to see more. I need to see more than one finals appearance.
I will say this though. Who gets how much potential was fulfilled with Sabonis here under Tibbs compared to Giannis here under Tibbs? Like, if whatever you think about Giannis, whatever's missing, if he's with Tibbs, what does that mean compared to Sabonis being here? That's your guy. That's the center whisperer.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're gonna get both those guys play hard every night. Right, I don't know if Tibbs got to be the guy that lights a fire under him. But I will say this, just to, you know, I don't want to go against what I was saying yesterday about me not seeing that fire in his eyes as often as I would like over the last year or so. Being under Tibbs, maybe that fire gets relit. Right now, you like that fire again, and now that motor is what got him those back-to-back MVPs, what got him that finals MVP, what got him that championship. Like we talk about how great Giannis is and all that shit, but the motor that dude has takes everything that he's good at up to boom, like another level, you know? So for me, yeah, that would be Tibbs. I don't think, you know, Sabonis, for me, when I'm watching him, he doesn't play off of like raw emotion. Giannis plays a lot off of emotion, the flow of the game, how he's feeling. It looks like how he's feeling. He's always in attack mode, right? Sabonis, you know, is just a hell of a basketball player. You're going to get that from him every night. So, you know, I just think you would just see a more polished and a more guy that, you know, knows who he is. I don't think Sabonis knows how good he is yet.
I think he plays kind of timid sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how good he is yet.
And with the way you just described Giannis, bro, that shit sounds like a movie. Because I forgot, I'm always forgetting Giannis be
bro.
Like
the
in New York,
motion that dude plays with, it gets me. When I watch, it gets me going. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, get to it. You on mute, OG.
I love this conversation, and I'm gonna just for me, I'm gonna end mines on, you know, we owe Randle. Let's see what happens in the 4 year. And if things don't work out, I think we explore those options that we're talking about. I think now we would be that Toronto with DeMar DeRozan, where it's like, okay, we got to make that one upgrade to get us over the hump. But I think we owe Randle at least, you know, extend him, give him his money. And like I said, let's see how we look fully healthy this season, which we all agree. I think we could win the championship. This is not because I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I'm not being biased. I watched the game, and nobody plays harder than us. We're a complete team. We have a good coach, and I think we have everything. We have an MVP candidate, and we have everything. So, but yeah, I think, you know, we respect him enough, unless, you know, we see an opportunity. You have to strike when the iron is hot. If we can get us a bonus, a Giannis, an AD before the trade deadline, and it's legit, you know, it's sad to say you have to do that. But if it ain't nothing like that, I'm not entertaining nothing. I'm sorry. If it ain't an AD, it's a bonus, a Giannis, don't call my line. I'm not entertaining nothing. Simple and plain.
that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. And I think we all got Julius Randle at top 5 power forwards minimum, right?
Well,
top 5 in his position.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that.
But let me ask y'all just real quick before you know, I have them there, but it's tricky because some of these guys is power forward center. So who we have is Giannis, is Sabonis, is AD. Who's after that?
Well,
you got the kid in Memphis, Jared Jackson, I guess.
If he's a center or power forward. But I only asked you that because before we jumped on, I happened to see this. So I'm gonna blindside you with this real quick. Hoops Hype came out with a top 30 centers in the game today, number one is Joker. Number two is Embiid. But then I see Nas Reed at number 14. Then I see Nikola Vucevic at number 13. I see DeAndre Ayton at 15. He can be in the top 20. I don't mind that. Derek Lively top 30. I don't mind that. Nicholas Claxton.
It just goes to show you how bad the center position.
Wait a minute. I see DeAndre Ayton. I don't mind that. I see Derek Lively. I don't mind that. But you scoffed at Vucevic and who else?
I'm scoffing at everybody.
And Nas Reed at the center. Top 30 centers. And hold on, I'm not done.
I mean,
I'm not done.
Acting,
okay,
this is not a deep position anymore. So why y'all acting like this is something wrong with this list all of a sudden?
It's not deep. So let me finish my statement. That top 30 list does not include Mitchell Robinson.
What?
Exactly. That's my problem with that.
Mitchell Robinson is not on the top 30 centers in the NBA.
In hoops hype, but Nas Reed is. Vucevic
didn't play last year. These people that put these lists together are going off of what currently happened. It's not the body of work. It's not nostalgic. It ain't none of that shit. It is strictly what have you done for me lately. They're going off of what happened last year. That's what it is. I'm trying to help y'all be able to digest this shit. That's what it is.
Hey, Flea, I love you like a brother. I ain't going for that. They wrong for that. Mitchell Robinson is a top 30 center in the league.
Mitchell Robinson ain't on the top 30 list.
Bobby Portis is a center. Yo, come on.
Did Bobby Portis play last year?
He's not a center, man. Flea, hold on, Flea.
The Bucks have two top 30 centers in the league and were a flash in the pan last year.
Mitchell Robinson did not. I'm just trying to help y'all understand. He did not play last year.
Flea, all right, understandable. Bobby Portis is a top 30 center in the league.
This is straight clickbait. They left him out on purpose because they knew we were gonna get mad, bro.
What?
He's not a top 30 center.
Over Mitchell Robinson being left off the top 30 list?
I'm a little upset, Flea. Yes.
Yes. Flea, when we started this season off, right or wrong, Mitchell Robinson was
some of the best basketball of his career.
Defensive player of the year type basketball.
Some of the best hoops. Mitch was a demon.
Bobby Portis has never. Vucevic has never. Top 30, Flea?
Vucevic is a 20-10 guy, bro. Like, we're not talking about a bum. Y'all are pumping Mitch now like
Bobby Portis, he's not a center.
Okay, so they got Bobby Portis wrong. But y'all don't. This is not the hill to die on right now. Mitchell Robinson being left off top 30 after not playing damn near the entire season, bro. Come on, y'all.
Hold on, no, please.
Come on.
You're kidding me. No, here we go. Here's the ether for you. Mark Williams played last year?
Maybe. I don't. Oh. He was a bum. They was on a bum team.
Yo, come on, man. If that, listen, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. The hate on the New York Knickerbockers is so out of control. They just throw it in your face now. Paul, it's crazy.
This is blatant, Flea.
Yo, that's so fuel for Mitch, man.
No,
I feel y'all on the disrespect, but I'm like, this ain't the hill to die on.
Clint Capella. You and Don specifically. No.
Now this is who you going. It stops there. Clint Capella is where it stops for you, OG.
Lee, you and Don specifically say y'all don't even think he can jump over a phone book right now. He looks nasty out there. Clint Capella.
He didn't look very good last year.
All right, but he's still a top. Hold on, but he's still a top. Listen, these guys are top 30 centers by default. We know that position is basically like the heavyweight division in boxing. You got 2-3 guys. After that, you can go with whatever.
Mitchell Robinson came off injury after 7 months. They came in there and locked down the number 2 center on his list.
Fabian, I'm with you. Listen, what I'm saying.
And he was big as you. He was fat.
But Flea still. He even if you have him at 30. I ain't gonna lie. He need to stay on screen until he get right. When he was on the screen with Brunson in them, Lord have mercy.
I thought he was talking to me. Like you need to stay off screen until you get right for him. Like, what's going on? The fat shaming is crazy. Right?
We was killing you just now.
The fat guy's fat shaming me. What the hell's going on over here?
Nah. He looked heavy, man.
Yeah,
He
I ain't
rushed
like,
him
I ain't
back.
like how
He looked heavy.
I ain't like how he looked. But still, Flea, I would at least give him 30. There's no way in the world Bobby Portis deserves to be on that list. I'm sorry.
He's top 10 healthy. He's top 10 healthy. That's his potential. Bobby Portis does not have top 10 potential centers in the league healthy.
Mitch top
Mark
10
Williams
when
does, but he
healthy.
hasn't shown it.
I love Mitch, man. When Mitch got it rolling, like I said, at the beginning of last season, what Mitch was doing, like besides just doing what he always did, like he was just in great shape. How he was getting up and down the floor, like how he was contesting shots at the rim, like he was. Oh, and that's why we were so pissed when he got hurt last year. That's why it hurt us so bad because he was playing as such a. The numbers are not going to say too much about. He's one of those guys too, which you got hoop type with. It's a bunch of casuals doing what they do, right? But let's be honest. The numbers, like I just said, Vucevic is 20 and 10. Vucevic probably averaged 20 and 10 last year on a bad Chicago team, but because the numbers look good, he's in the top 30 or top. What was that? Top 15? He was number 13. Some wild shit, like you know what I'm saying. But everything that Mitch does, it don't jump off the. You can't grab the stat sheet. It's gonna jump out at you. Mitch do a lot of shit that like you can't see. All those type of intangibles. So. But this is not what we do right now. He hasn't played all year, y'all. They're going off of current stuff. I don't know.
He's in the second round. Bobby Portis wasn't. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
That's a fact. He was home.
You know?
He didn't play all year.
That's a
but
fact.
somehow he made the list.
He didn't play all season.
Wow.
All year long.
That was the nail in the coffin.
He's the best screen center in the league.
By far.
Best screen setter in the league.
There's a cat. Maybe Sabonis is close, but that guy's an ox. Yeah, this guy's an ox. I'm with you with that. But you just say he didn't play last. What is the excuse? No way possible. Mitchell Rock, they clearly are just clickbaiting. I love it, though, because we get to defend our guy.
Bobby Portis is on the top 30 center list.
And so is Brook Lopez.
No,
Mr. Former Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
But his position is center. So I'm not knocking that. Bobby Portis is on the center list.
But oh boy. So who's playing center when they're both on the court? Brook Lopez. Come on, man. One of them got to be the center. This is nonsense. I love this, Flea. I love it though. They triggered me. I just wanted to show you. I wanted to see what the eloquent
we didn't have that.
Flea was gonna hit me with.
We didn't discuss that. We didn't discuss that prior, so I was glad you threw that. That was good.
I just happened to see it though.
That was good.
I'm looking like top 30 centers ranked. Let me see where Mitchell Robinson lands. And they said, "Oh, Mitchell Robinson's not on the list." What? Let me see who they got on this list.
They
got more fuel. Some more fuel.
Can I ask y'all a question? Fully healthy, is Mitchell Robinson better than Rudy Gobert?
Huh? What? Yeah. I overreacted. Yes.
Flea?
Better. What's better? What do you mean by better?
Both of them fully healthy. Who would you rather have as your center?
Mitch.
Okay.
Real quick, can I help you with that, Flea? And maybe you could tell me, because you and Dom always surprise me with some crazy wild stat. Have we seen Gobert treat a center the same way Mitchell Robinson treated Jared Allen in the playoff series?
Well, I think you answered your own question because historically, Rudy Gobert can't play in the playoffs. So I think you answered your own question. You sneaky bastard. Like, you's a sneaky nigga. We all know that Gobert was getting Quinn Snyder was he had to snatch him out the rotation. Like, you got to sit next to me, baby. Like, you can't even, like, I'm sorry. They just figured out how to get him on the floor. They just figured out how to get him on the floor in Minnesota deep in games, right? And so only reason I ask, because I'm just like, like we talk about accolades all the time, right? And we talk about, OG just made the point about the value of some of these awards is a little watered down as the years have gone on. But any other guy that has 3 or more Defensive Player of the Year awards, we honor him. Like, we show him wild love. Dikembe, Zoe, Ben Wallace. We killed Dwight, but still Dwight is respected in terms of who he is defensively. Like, we took Dream, the award is named after Dream, and I think Dream only got 2. Right? Like, so all I'm saying is, like, how does this guy get in a position where he gets dogged? We dogged.
You see, Shaq just called him the worst player in NBA history.
Player of all time. Of all time?
And
go ahead.
He responded. Gobert responded like, well, I don't know why y'all treat me like this, is that, and the third. Gobert, stop. It's not just Shaq. Shaq is on TV commentating saying that Draymond plays against you, put you in the headlock, and you have nothing for him. That's why we're saying that. You cannot be a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, getting put in a chokehold.
But see, that's it right there. Because of the school and the era that we come from, most Defensive Player of the Year award guys have a level of toughness, right? All the way to Gary Payton. Right?
They're not tapping out, Flea. That's what.
Well, who you taking in the fight, Jaren Jackson Jr. or Rudy Gobert?
Off the chokehold?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question.
I'm going with the American. I'm going with the American on that, Flea.
Y'all stupid.
Oh man, I'm just saying, man. That dude.
Core really said neither.
I was just thinking the same thing. Like, I'm neither one. I'm walking away while they even attempting to fight.
Oh man.
But yeah, you're right, Flea. We don't. That's the reason why it's current players and former players going crazy on you, and we don't. We see the media snubbing Mitchell Robinson, but we don't see current players and former players trolling Mitchell Robinson any kind of way. We heard Barkley call Mitchell Robinson Baby Moses Malone. That's what I heard come from the former players. So there's the respect level for a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year is not quite there, regardless of how we feel or not. But they ain't unanimous about them awards for Gobert.
Well, I know one thing. Mitch got to get his factor on.
Yes, he does.
He got to get his factor on. It's a fact. Got to.
Like that, Flea.
I wasn't even ready.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this nigga, OG. Let me tell you something about your man, right? Your man is super producer behind the scenes, right? Super producer wants us run by a schedule. You see how he runs his show, right? He runs a tight shit, OG. We had a spot at 8:00 to get our factor on. You think he was ready?
Well, let's see if he can redeem himself.
Okay, we got faith in our teammate. So
I think you should buy more time.
Yo, this is the best show in the world, y'all.
Listen,
I don't
man.
believe this is not the best show in the world. This is the best damn show in the world, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for tapping in, y'all, for real. Because me and my brothers, we are nuts.
Come on, man.
How we get a couple dollars, how we pay the bills. He can't even be prepared to pay the bills.
It's crazy. Now it's not coming up.
That pizza was good, huh?
Yeah, get him. We going crazy now. Now we going crazy.
Well, listen, man. While the super producer trying to do what he do, but yeah, man. Listen, man. This season coming up, man. Football starting tonight is going down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think Baltimore against Kansas City.
Yeah,
that's So
That's dialed up, ready to
yeah.
go.
So basketball season almost here, man, and our Knicks. Listen, man, this season here, so this might be one of the most important seasons in a long time, Fleet.
I'm sorry. I
Coming off
said it.
that high, coming off,
I said it.
one game away from the conference finals, having an MVP candidate, and all the moves we done made. This season coming up, everybody's on the clock.
Yes.
Everybody,
Extremely
OG,
important.
you got what you wanted. Brunson, you got what you wanted. Your guys, we got Bridges, Randle. You see, we want you. We gonna give you your money. Mitchell Robinson, we kept you. Remember, his name was in trade rumors as well. He was feeling some way. You still here. Everybody's on the clock, Fleet. This is a very important season, and we need to make progress. Worst case scenario is conference finals.
Listen, y'all know what I said. This is the season that solidifies who Jalen Brunson is. We know who he is. We love him. We adore him. But this is what solidifies him as one of them guys in the league. One of them guys. When you could put something together for 3 consecutive seasons and really be that guy, now you starting to, that word, consistency. That's it. That's it. That's it. This is not a knock on him. We know what he brought to the table the last 2 seasons. I just feel like if he can do it again and really show the world, especially the NBA world, like, we're for real. Back-to-back seasons, Knicks win 50 games. When is the last time that's happened? Somebody in the comments, let me know when that happened. Last time the Knicks won 50 games in back-to-back seasons.
I'm going to tell you who showed the world they were consistent. Factor meals. Warmer, sunnier days are calling. Fuel up for them with Factor meals, no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals and options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So now, no matter how busy you are, you'll always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. Make today the day you kickstart a new healthy routine. What are you waiting for? With 35 different meals and other than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore. Crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian-approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. Make your day delicious, from breakfast to dessert. Stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. Treat yourself to restaurant-quality meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, and blackened salmon. Keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes. No shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage your calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat well balanced. Head to factormeals.com/ABTV50 and use ABTV50 to get 50% of your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code ABTV50 at factormeals.com/ABTV50 to get 50% off your first box, 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
Y'all heard him. Factor Meals, man. Hit that code ABTV. Get your Factor Meal on.
Get your factor on, dog. Is Flea muted? He's trying to say something? Robert Paulson in the building.
RP.
Factor meals have more dishes than Caitlin Clark.
And he comes in with his one-liner to start things off.
Let's get to some comments, though. We got some super chats here. Zeke Jackson, family, all ball family. I think the media wants Randle traded because him winning a chip would make them look stupid. He's a true underdog.
Ooh, like that.
Imagine Embiid in New York, we would eat him alive. I think he's talking about, right. If Embiid played in New York, he could he handle that? Or he plays the villain to me, though.
I mean, Philly tough. Philly a tough market.
That ship sailed 2 years ago. I was high on Embiid. I was hoping we could have got him. Yeah, for me, that ship sailed. I don't want to have nothing to do with Embiid.
I love how we forget about Juju. This is going to be his best, and also the Butcher, number 23. Butcher's coming.
Get in shape.
I seen that. The Butcher's eating his own food.
Get in shape, nigga.
Butcher, you need Factor meals, dog.
I'm sick. I do not want to see Mitch come with the beer belly. Like it looked like he had the beer belly. It looked like he was drinking beer. I don't like how his body looked. Looking sloppy, beanbaggish.
He need to come through like he down with the 300 squad, huh?
Yeah, nah. I ain't like nah. And I'm talking about another man's physique right now, but chill. Like,
yeah. Come on. All right. Come on, Fabian, say something. Get Flea out of that mindset, please.
He been talking about my physique for a long time now. I want him to go talk about Mitchell Robinson, please. But I did want to revisit this with my campaignos over here. Revisit this. Yeah, I'm gonna stir it up. You ain't read the notes I see, all ball.
I read the notes. There was a whole lot in there. See,
I read the notes.
Yeah, see,
it's a whole lot, yo.
So we ducked that smoke with Donovan Mitchell.
There was a whole lot in there. That was crazy.
See?
Donovan Mitchell. He was supposed to be traded to the Knicks. He said, I went to sleep like I'm on the Knicks. I'm going to New York. And instead, 2 years ago, the Utah Jazz traded Donovan Mitchell to the Cavs. Now, this was some of the original trades that were proposed. The Jazz rejected the Knicks' offer of RJ Barrett, Obi Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson, and 3 unprotected firsts.
Obi Toppin.
What'd I say?
Obi Anunoby.
I wasn't even say nothing. I was gonna let him go with that.
So the Jazz rejected a deal for RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson, and 3 unprotected firsts. The Jazz wanted Grimes, and then that's what gave the Knicks the hell no. And the Knicks' final offer was RJ, IQ, and 2 firsts for Donovan Mitchell.
Wow.
The same thing they gave up for OG.
Yeah.
So 2 years later, do you still believe that trade, if the Jazz said, you know what, we'll take that, RJ and IQ for Donovan Mitchell and 2 firsts, was that better than OG and Anunoby?
Nah. I'm gonna say no. Like, it's hard for me to say, because I think I was the biggest proponent, the guy on here that wanted us to do that deal. I was ready to part with RJ.
You got a partner in crime,
right? I was ready to part with RJ and go get Donovan Mitchell. Because how do you turn down the star? Like, if you adding the star to your team, you add the star and you figure it out from there. But obviously, hindsight is always 20/20, and so if we use the same deal to go get a guy that fits better, I mean, what kind of money would we have had to spend on Donovan Mitchell, right? Didn't he just sign an extension with the Cavs? So the bigger money would have went to him. Obviously, we wouldn't have, we just paid OG, so I don't think we would have had to spend the same amount. Like, I think there's a couple of different factors to look at this. I don't think you compare players. I think you compare fit and situation. Like, we know that Donovan Mitchell is a better player than OG. I don't think that's arguable. But in terms of how they fit in the Knicks uniform, I think we got the guy that we're supposed to get.
So I'm sitting here, right, and I'm thinking, if we swap OG for Donovan Mitchell, and we still have Hart, DiVincenzo, and those guys played how they played, let's not forget, OG was hurt half the season. Donovan Mitchell played the whole season. Do y'all think, what would be the outcome?
Can I jump in real quick, Fabian? I'm going to let you cook, man. Because I need y'all to chew on this for a second. Pause. Jalen Brunson does not look like Jalen Brunson if Donovan Mitchell is next to him. Okay. Let me say that again, you OG.
Okay, that's fine.
Jalen Brunson is not a top 3, top 5 MVP candidate with Donovan Mitchell next to him. You could cancel that.
Okay, cool. So I'm asking, if we swap Donovan Mitchell for OG and Donovan Mitchell plays the whole season and we still get the productivity from the guys off the bench, and I'm asking you, in that Indiana series, do we move on?
Yeah. Yes.
So my point is this.
Yes.
This year is where we tell if we dodge the bullet. Because I'm not gonna sit here and act like Donovan Mitchell's not a star. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he doesn't damn near average 30. And I'm gonna be honest, him and Brunson in the backcourt. Listen, man, that's a great 1-2 punch.
I totally disagree.
I'm not high on them guys together
listen,
in the backcourt, but
that's a horrible backcourt.
I'm not here to. How him and what's his name went to the playoffs?
Who, Garland?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
What they do? They barely squeaked by Orlando Magic. They lucky Orlando's still young. I don't like that. Mitchell is
what?
Like
they went to the hold. Give me just 30 seconds. I don't mind you disagreeing, but the facts is the facts. They went to the second round with Garland. They went to the playoffs. Once again, I'm not here to argue or beef with you. I'm just asking because OG was hurt half the season, and then when we needed him in the Indiana series, he was hurt. I'm asking Donovan Mitchell being there. Flea agreed. We would be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Disagree, and
okay,
he's not here to argue and beef with me, and then he triggers me by wanting to trade OG Anunoby for Donovan Mitchell. Are you out of your mind? This guy's crazy. First of all, we don't get past the 76ers with that backcourt. You forgetting OG was guarding Embiid and all of them. He shut down Embiid in that fourth quarter. Donovan Mitchell ain't doing that.
Great point.
Like the stuff that he brings to the other side of the table, Donovan Mitchell brings. I don't disrespect him.
What Donovan Mitchell defensive win shares look like? Look that up for me.
Defensive win shares?
OG got to be on the court for all these great defensive win shares and all this.
A million. Come on now, 1,000,000%. But it's the fit, like you said. We just went through the whole. Damn, would we rather have Sabonis over Giannis? Even though we don't agree all the time, Sabonis is not going to be on Giannis' level. I don't care how we slice it. I don't care how much better he gets. There's this legendary status that Giannis has already achieved that they're going to overlook Sabonis for that. And his fit in New York, we would rather have than Giannis because we know that's immediate. We don't have to worry about him setting a damn pick. With Donovan Mitchell, we got to worry about you. Flea hit it on the nose. Jalen Brunson not being an MVP candidate, being the MVP candidate kind of player, to me, is better than Donovan Mitchell being your MVP caliber player. And I don't know if he's willing to release the reins like that. I didn't even think about the money until Flea said that. Whichever one of you said it.
Because I don't even think, because you gotta understand that. You gotta understand this too. Other guys was able to uplift themselves last season, obviously due to the Randle and Mitchell Robinson injury. But okay, let's just say those injuries happen and the OG injury. Like let's say you flip like you wanted to and flip-flop Spider for OG. Does DiVincenzo average 15 a game and rise to the occasion that he did? Does Josh Hart get the opportunities that he got? I'm just saying it looks different with a more ball dominant type guy. He need the ball in his hands. He just started getting efficient over the last couple of seasons. When he first came in the league, I still praise him for what he did with the Jazz, but he was grossly inefficient them first, I would say, 3 seasons. He just figured out how to start becoming a more efficient scorer. So I don't know. I don't know how we would look, how much better we would be if he was on our team averaging 27 a night.
And yes, he brings scoring to the table. He's a great passer, but he's another ball stopper. When that was up in the air, I was like, so you want Brunson, Julius Randle, and Donovan Mitchell to figure out how to pass? Yo, this guy dribbles the air out of the ball, Jalen Brunson. What's Donovan Mitchell going to do alongside? There's no time for that. There's 24 seconds on the shot clock. OG brings, I'm going to cut to the side, cut to the wing. You can do whatever y'all want. I might be open, might not. I'm cutting to the basket. Now, he's not the greatest cutting to the basket. He's not the greatest at putting the ball on the floor. It's kind of bad. He needs to improve on that, and hopefully he will. But that, to me, that spacing in this era, it's invaluable. You need spacing in this era. That's the utmost. I'd rather have that than what Donovan Mitchell can create with the ball in his hands, because we already got Brunson for all that and Randle.
I mean, I agree with both of y'all. I just asked the question. That was all. But for me, just need OG to be available. Like I said, I'm I wouldn't take Donovan over OG. Like I said, the fit, you know. And remember, I was the first when we made the trade. I was high on OG. I knew how good he was. So I'm not, but I'm just posing a question. But for me, I need him to be available, straight up.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's the
hard to
bottom line.
It's hard to turn down the star. Like we got to be honest about that. Like it's
That's
hard
That's
to
also
turn.
available for Lee. He
Like,
plays.
yeah, right. Like it's hard to turn down a guy.
That wants to be here.
You know, right? That too. Like you talk about going to bed thinking you a Nick. You know, and he seemed excited about that. So that's what I mean. It's hard to turn that down, but at the end of the day, I think we made out just fine.
I man, I'm ecstatic about our potential, way more than with Donovan. And it's nothing personal in him. It's just, bro, we already got. If we didn't have Brunson, that's the conversation. If we didn't have Brunson, this is a different story. That's a different story. Now you got, yeah, RJ. See you later. Because you need that guy alongside the OG and Randle and everybody to create. That guy's a creator out the wazoo. Let's get to these comments, guys. Corey Lee back in the mix. Here we are reminiscing about that girl in middle school. Are we serious? I didn't even read the whole thing. Yes, Corey. Kim was thick. Nah. Yo, hold on. I got it. I'm moving off that elbow. I'm sorry.
I'll just talk to Kim.
That was crazy.
Gotta chill.
Nah, that was crazy. I got a question. If you are reminiscing about your past misgivings, should you delete those thoughts because they could arrest you or something?
Yeah,
He
right.
got the fuck out of here.
What kind of games y'all playing up here?
He's a Wizard of Oz now. All ball is similar to the sporting page. You better show up in ball, show improve, period. Karl Anthony Towns was the move to make. David Smith, you must be all balls burner account. Trying to trigger me and beef with me. Karl Anthony Towns?
I don't want no parts of Cat.
Let's revisit that real quick. 2 seconds, all ball. You
No.
still think that's a great trade? Julius Randle for Karl Anthony Towns right now?
Yeah. Yes.
Pacers the truth. Y'all better wake up. Every game but one was 2 or 3 possession games versus the Celtics, and one went to OT. I would rather have Donovan Mitchell than Bridges.
I don't want to get too. That could definitely be spoken about next Thursday. I want to let that marinate. I'm sorry. I'm not. Wow.
I'm cool.
You see my face. Negative OG is priceless. Awesome. Knicks were 25-3 with OG and Anunoby in the lineup during regular season. I don't know how to say that. Only reason Celtics beat Pacers was experience.
But see, hold on.
The Pacers weren't healthy.
OG, yeah. I mean, yes, we went 25.
Boston was better. Boston was better than everybody.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, right.
We went 25-3 with OG. Yes, great. What did we go with him in the series against Indiana when it counted? 4-3. We lost. That's what matters. Need him to stay healthy. Need him to be on the floor. Simple and plain.
You're gonna beat that drum till it. Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ. Show up. All balls on players next, and the sporting page absolutely loves it. Oh, I think that's you right there. Sporting page. Yo, shout out to the sporting page, man. Go to his YouTube channel. That shit is like, I'm on YouTube all day. When you land on sporting page, he has all these questions, all these trivia questions. Be catching me. He asked me, and I only knew this for one reason. He asked me who the number 2 pick was, I think, behind in 91 or 1990, and it said Troy Aikman, somebody else, and Jeff, what's that bum's name that played for Atlanta with the Rocket, the Cannon?
George?
Yes, Jeff George. So he went, yeah, Jeff George was number 1 because he went to Ball State. Jeff George out of college was crazy. But he might kill in this era too. He had a cannon on him. But that being said, your sporting page, I spent like the whole day in the chat, like 2 hours just going through answering all these questions. It was dope, man. Appreciate all the love you always show us.
Yeah,
and of course,
I love you. Got to start speaking in third person all the time. You can't switch it up. It's always got to be the sporting page said.
All ball is similar to the sporting page. You better show up and ball.
That's right. Big shout out the whole chat, man.
Yo, I'm sorry. I hate sometimes I read a comment and just start laughing out loud. That should be wild. Like, yo, Corey, big shout out to Corey Lee. Corey Lee, crazy.
He's bananas.
He's insane. Big
That's our
shout
guy
out.
from Queens.
Huh?
He's from Queens. I think he shouted us out in the beginning. JB broke his hand and Josh was hurt. We weren't going to the finals. Okay. Zeke,
That's
crazy.
a fact.
If Tibbs believes in Dawn, Jalen takes the back seat. If Tibbs believes in Dawn,
Donovan Mitchell.
because you gotta push for one of them is the point, right? You can't. They both just can't be 1A, 1B. It's ain't Shaq and Kobe.
And another miniature backcourt. Cool.
Donovan Mitchell is a playoff choker. He has struggled, like from being himself. He has a high standard.
He gets to the playoffs, got to the second round.
Boy, now he's starting to show the other side. Where if this was anybody, if this was Randle, you would have been bananas.
No. I'm just saying, me and Flea, remember we went at everybody, including you, a couple weeks ago, when it's like they try to throw on Donovan Mitchell's name. Yo, man, he's a good player, man. He can play. I'm not gonna sit here and let nobody disrespect him when this man he makes the playoffs. Okay, he struggles in the playoffs. He's not the only player that struggles in the playoffs. But we're not gonna act like he doesn't get to the second round. He doesn't, like I said, he went to Cleveland, and them dudes is legit a good basketball team.
I gotta shoot you some bail, because if you trade Brunson for him, how do they look? With OG, with the same exact team, but just with him. It's a different.
Yeah, because he's not a point guard.
Yeah, he's not a point guard.
Yeah, he's not.
Because everybody's not a ball handler now just because you can handle the ball.
Right.
I hope y'all caught that. Everybody's not a ball handler now just because you can handle the ball.
And thank you for exactly. So he's not a point guard. So that's the attention Brunson brings, and just him being able to post up, him being able to be a leader. Like I said, is that young man is different. And I don't know if Donovan Mitchell, if he was to come to our Knicks, I don't know if he'd be the leader, because I don't know if he could command the troops how a Brunson could.
That's a great point. Like, it's not just about, and we always hear that, right, Fleet? Point guard is the general. He's the second voice for the coach.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Brunson, like through and through. That's another reason why it's like with John Morant and these guys. And bro, you still gotta. That's what part of our criticism of Trae Young. Yeah, you got all the talent, bro, but what are you really echoing from the coach? Like, what's going on over there? Are you really a point guard? That I never thought about that. And I never thought about that until you just said that right now. Like, the leadership quality is what he's leading on the court with. You follow him. Damn. I'm not hating. Turbo, what up? I would rather have.
What up, Turbo?
I would rather have Karl Anthony Towns than Mitchell. David Smith, you are definitely all balls burner account.
Yeah, Corey said he sold David Smith some crack cocaine. So he's clearly 50 ball.
I haven't got to that. What?
Hey, Flea, I seen it, but I ain't paying no mind.
Yo, that's what had me crying. That's what had me dying. Yo, that's what had me dying. He said I sold him for 50. I was like, yo,
wow,
yo.
Pacers style of play was gonna wear down whoever we had. Hey, by the way, all thoughts and comments do not all reflect All Ball TV YouTube channel. What the hell's going on? Donovan Mitchell isn't a better player than OG. He's just a better scorer. Donovan's defense can't touch OG's. Brunson took Spider lunch 2 playoffs in a row. There's a lot of comments. I ain't gonna go over there. Sorry, guys. Well, now, where's that comment at?
I don't know. But he said David Smith is on crack.
Yeah,
I just on crack. I just sold him at $50.
Yeah.
50. Whoa! Corey, I did see you say that we don't have an open platform up here. It is an open platform. Anytime you guys want to come up, I'll send you the link. You tell me what it's in the link.
Bring your ass up here, because you was talking spicy earlier. I let you cook. See, now you thought I forgot. Nah, you was talking goofy earlier, and I didn't grab you up by the back of your neck. I let you cook. We'll send you the link now.
Everybody's
your ass on up here.
You have to be respectful and show your face. That's
Big
it.
shout out to Corey Lee from Queens. I'm a Queens brother too.
That's it.
But
Show
don't
your
come up here and
face.
get spanked.
Fabian, y'all know I gotta go. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
My brothers.
My brother.
Love y'all. Y'all already know. Big shout out to the chat, man. Big shout out to everybody with the super chats. Big shout out to everybody. Knicks Rehab. Y'all know the drill.
All ball suckers.
Y'all know the drill. I love that. Y'all know the drill.
Funny stuff. David Smith is laughing.
Yeah.
David Smith heavy now, bro.
Takes a joke.
You at the lunch table with us. And
Yeah.
just cracking jokes, not taking it too personal. All ball standard is the same, no matter who it is, what team. As Tony Montana once said, you need people like me. I'm from Queens now, live in the Atlanta area. Oh, okay.
Big shout out to Corey Lee.
Hope you and your people are safe out there. Know what's going. Atlanta's kind of got bad news with the school shooting, or was it somewhere in Georgia?
Oh, I thought you was talking about something else.
I can't even guess what you're gonna say. I'd rather you just say it.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Y'all niggas keep running down to Atlanta if you want to.
That place is, it is weird.
Black excellence. Hold on. Let me relax. Black excellence. Black excellence in Atlanta. Let me chill. Black excellence, man.
Hey, man.
A lot of buddies down there, though.
Hey, man. We never, ever turn down an opportunity to kick you haters' backs in. Becky Hammond. Hey, girl. I forgot to say that when 2 was on there. Ever since Becky Hammond called Jalen Brunson too small and not a 1A, he averaged 30 points a game in the league, which is second in the NBA, made 556 field goals, first in the NBA, 7.2 assists, 13th in the NBA, 48% from the field, 37% from 3, and a plus minus of a plus 453. He heard the noise and became one of the league's best players. What was he, top 6 in MVP voting, Fleet?
Top 5, right? Wasn't he top 5? Or top 6? I think it was
top 6.
Top with somebody.
I think Giannis came in 5th. Becky Hammond's having a horrible offseason or in season, whatever it is, especially on the internet. Don't come at us. And I'm surprised she hasn't gotten dragged by the New York Knicks, man.
Nobody thinking about Becky Hammond respectfully, man. Like nobody's thinking. Becky Hammond got some other stuff to worry about. Lead your team to their 3rd championship in a row. Keep coaching your ass off. Do your thing. Worry about that over there. You worrying about the Knicks. Get your ass up out of there.
David Smith, is Mitchell Robinson's career in jeopardy due to injury? 1,000%.
I mean,
that shit is always in jeopardy. Yeah.
He keeps getting these lower extremity injuries. Like, it's not like he's getting, a shoulder or a elbow or.
I like this comment. I didn't think about this. Atkinson is back with Jared Allen and Karis LeVert.
Karis LeVert from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, I never thought about that.
They were a playoff team, right? D'Lo, remember D'Lo was their best player? Well, their all-star.
That's when D'Lo, he went through like his Julius Randle transformation when he was going bananas around the league and he finally came to the Nets and that trade value was high. So high that they got them Wiggins. He got traded to Golden State and Golden State flipped him for Wiggins and they won the championship. Mm-hmm. So then you want to follow it up with this, my nigga? Yeah, we might want to avoid the Cavs. For what? No. They might be a first round.
Yo, why are you so you a Knicks fan or you? Nah, I don't like asking guys where their Knicks loyalty stands because I hate it when they do it to me. But damn it, you hold them accountable like me. That's why I like you, my nigga. You hold them accountable like me. So where do you have us right now? If we might want to avoid Cleveland, Indiana was really good. Obviously, Boston ain't going nowhere. Philly just revamped. I think Milwaukee hears people talking the way they talk. How good are we? That question is for my nigga.
Just saying it like that is crazy.
Nah, that's fire.
It's the way he came up, yeah. We gotta always give him credit for that. My nigga. Wow. And then YouTube, and YouTube still puts my nigga. They can't tell the difference. YouTube got some random white man over there just going, I think they're saying nigga. And they just keep going. I'm sorry, Flea. But I like that you asked that question because Brian Windhorst, speaking of Windy, Tim Bontemps and Tim McMahon with the Eastern Conference tier for next season. I kind of like how they put this. The first two people I thought about was you and Dime because they got the title favorites as the Boston Celtics, the contenders as the Knicks, 76ers, and the Bucks, and the playoff teams, the Magic, the Pacers, and the Cavaliers. Possible play-in run is the Miami Heat. And they have this other tier playing lottery with the Hawks, Toronto, the Bulls. But because I'm always saying, that they the title contenders, the Knicks are title contenders, and they distinguish it like, yo, these are the title favorites. Just made me think like, oh, that's why me, Dom, and Flea always go at it because I never actually add this title favorite to the mix. That to me is the ultimate ingredient that's always missing in our conversations. Like I'm always saying the Knicks are contenders, and you and Dom always look at me like, well, first of all, Dom is always like, you don't know how hard it is I know how hard it is, bro. Forget all that. But you can't tell me they're not contending. That makes no sense. But title favorites?
Different.
Are the title favorites?
Very different.
How close are they to that?
A step away. I think a step away. I think we're a step away. What that step is, I don't know. Does somebody else have to take it to another level? Like, does Brunson have to become a top 5, top 3 at his position type player? Is that the level? What's the next level for him? That will depend on what we are. That's what I think. Like, I don't think he's done enough to say that next year we know he's going to be 27 a night again. And I don't even know if we may need that. Let me keep it real about that. I don't even know if we will need him to be 27 a night. But we're going to need him to score 1,000%.
If he does, it would be, I think it will be like if he's going 27 a game, bro, it'll be an easier 27 than this year.
1,000%. 1,000%. Because you would lean to the side of health. And you would lead to the side of now they can't key in on him, send doubles and triple teams at him. So, yeah. God damn, I forgot that Baltimore got Derrick Henry.
He's still that good?
Yeah, I forgot that they got him, though.
Because he was with Tennessee before, right?
Yeah. I forgot that they got
so Derrick Henry and the MVP.
And Lamar. I dead ass forgot that they went and got Derrick Henry. Woo. Okay.
That's
now
tough.
He finally got somebody that could run the rock for him.
So this is the first game of the NFL season?
Yes.
Look at me looking lost.
You boycotted.
I don't want to say I boycotted for Kaepernick, but I boycotted because they changed them damn rules. Like if you think I'm mad about these NBA rules, I still watch the NBA. Mm-hmm. It's still us. That's why the NBA is our culture. Now right. the South might have that. I feel differently about the NFL and football and everything. That's like soccer for them around the world. For us, it's the NBA. It's basketball. The way we talk, the way we walk. You got to walk the same way as us. You cannot look cool in basketball, bro. We don't want to watch you.
Hold on.
That spin move better be crisp.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Can I get it right? I can't do it. Well, we got an answer from my nigga. And he says it's a crapshoot between the 2 and the 8 spot. Yo, we absolutely have to have a fan show because you niggas, not niggas, you niggas got to come up here now, show your face, and stand on some of these takes. So now we are a crapshoot between 2 and 8? That's how much better the Eastern Conference is, my nigga. Come on, y'all. I don't know about that.
Corey Lee says, Flea, I'll be on my show this Sunday at 10 a.m. on Lawrence Tears Network, 718 Boys, anytime, nephew. I see that's a single man invitation, Corey. How dare you? I'll just move to the side. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure your camera's right. Your camera's tight.
Yeah, that's what's up. Nah,
I watched the show. I watched that show.
Now,
Lawrence Tears be having me. Yo,
you told me it's a good show. I'm gonna check them out.
Nah. Freezy. I got some respect for Freezy, Corey. You let him know that. I send him a super chat when I be on there. Yeah, he's official. He's over 50 years old. He talked about the other day. He went on without a haircut. I told you, I got Mr. Freezy popped up on my shorts feed with no shirt on. I said, well, Mr. Freezy's crazy.
Because
he's like a very eloquent. You know, when
a brother says to you anytime nephew, like that, nah. When somebody say nephew, that's how you. Much love, OG. All love. I'm gonna see you on your show. What'd he say? Let me check. What my dog said?
Lawrence Tears Network. It's the 718 Boys.
Network. It's the 718 Boys. Sunday at 10 a.m. All right. After church, I'm gonna check you out. Nigga said nephew. I love it.
You know, good thing you ain't invite me anyway, Corey, because I want to be sleeping. 10 a.m. way past my bedtime. For those that know, East is mad deep, Flea.
We shall see.
So you think if we were out west, we don't have a chance?
It's tough.
What's tough? Denver.
The gauntlet of playing those type of teams 4 times. Like, it's a different gauntlet. You're gonna get some nights off in Charlotte, in Washington, in Chicago, in Detroit, in Atlanta, in you're gonna get a couple nights off.
Ooh.
You're gonna get a couple nights off in the Eastern Conference. You're gonna get some nights off.
Yes, because San Antonio is not a night off.
But when you go to that, there's not too many nights off. Portland's Houston. A young team, but they're gonna Chauncey gonna have them play their ass off.
Texas is back to being the 90s again.
Right. So now Houston is not a night off. Dallas is obviously not a night off. And San Antonio, good luck. Like, what are bad teams in the Western Conference right now? What's a bad team? Portland?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And even you can't be lazy on the backcourt.
That's what I'm saying. What's a bad team?
Damn.
Denver's not a bad team. Phoenix, Minnesota, New Orleans, both LA teams.
Damn.
Memphis is coming back. They ain't gonna be like.
Shout out to Gigi Jackson. He's missing.
He broke his foot. That's my guy, man. I love Gigi, man.
That's gonna be dope to see. That's interesting to see. The Knicks will have a tougher time out west.
Come on,
anybody
bro.
Does.
That's a gauntlet out there, man.
Yeah, anybody does. Shit.
We can say we won about Golden State. That's it.
So, tough with that, office. And with that being said, to your point, 2 through 8 is not a crapshoot in the East. The West is 2 through 8 is a crapshoot. Not here.
I don't think so.
We're 1 through 4 healthy. It's 1 through 4 lock. We're a top playoff team in the Eastern Conference. He's got the best, no doubt, with the best team. Oh, listen, man, we're gonna talk about it some other time because OKC is just different. Yeah. Y'all gonna learn. I said that about Dallas midway last year. This is
tough.
Get ready. Get ready. SGA, Hartenstein, Caruso. That Hartenstein, I keep saying this. I can't wait to see Hartenstein and Chet dribble handoff. Bro, Flea. Oh my, Hartenstein on a dribble handoff with either Chet, SGA, or Jalen Williams.
Ain't gonna be a problem next year.
He's never had that before.
this coming season, they're gonna throw 2 Doberman pinches at you with Lou Dort and Alex Caruso. They just
Jalen
gonna
Williams.
and Jalen Wayne. Lord have mercy.
SGAD's up.
Oh Lord have mercy. I'm gonna
Bro, they're tough.
I'm gonna enjoy watching that team.
The way people talk about Boston, I think the title favorites right now for me, flat out, is OKC. And I'm saying that now so that nobody, no, it's them.
A lot. Saying a lot. We could save this. Hold on. Save this. Save that.
I don't think I have much more than that.
Well, take us home.
No, I mean about that topic. Thank you.
Okay.
Yo, wrap this up, B. Wrap it up. Are we live?
Big flea, big one, never the little one.
Yo, man, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all made this.
Knicks Rehab.
Yeah. Y'all made this fun, man. They really do. And they show up for the Knicks, bro.
Yes, indeed.
We will, you know, we might do, Flea. I want to talk to you. Like, we have little topics about the Knicks that we need to talk about right there. There's no reason why we can't record it. We ain't got to go live with them.
What's up?
Knicks Rehab is just us linking up, having this segment. You know, we can always revisit the topic. Let's say something happened on Monday. We like, yo, this, and then Thursday we talk about it with the crew, with the comments.
I like that.
There's so much information out there piling up.
We always producing on the fly. I love it.
He loves me. Yeah. I love you too. I never said it on the air. My
nigga.
Ball TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.